Welcome to Out of the Noise. I'm Priestess Lilly, a channeler, sacred heart healer, and space holder. My purpose is to create content that will help humanity rise in consciousness through connection. I do this by facilitating courageous conversations that will leave you activated alongside wisdom keepers, heart-centered leaders, and divine humans expanding into their authenticity and soul purpose. Together, we can strive to assist a higher level of consciousness and help each other on our own spiritual journeys. Greeting, divine beings of the light. I am your guide, Priestess Lilly, medium, channeler, and sacred heart healer. Today, I dive in deep with the profound depth of this year, channeling messages that will help you connect with humanity during this awakening period, and I welcome you to explore the light. The universal year is an 8. When we feel into the 8, it's expanding and bridging year. It is a foot in both worlds. When we turn the 8 upside down, the 8 transforms into the infinity symbol and is always in continual flow and interconnectedness. In the previous year, 2023, the symbol was a 7. We really withdrew to focus on our inner growth. We disconnected from the noise outside and really started to minimize and go deeper within. Now, this current year is a call for us to engage actively in our physical world, in the physical realm, demonstrating our presence in the world. Well, words are easy, and many people have said to me over the years, "I'll never again, I'm not doing that." Words are easy. The true challenge this year is going to lie with translating our statements into tangible actions. This is the year that encourages stepping out boldly into faith in action and aligning to your soul. Emerging with our ideals in the world and expanding and experiencing occasionally imbalancement this year, as we really are going to struggle navigating the difference between the physical world and the spiritual realm. In this coming year, humanity is going to face a test, a challenge to ascertain whether we evolve or we see how do we emerge and work between both the worlds. Can we embody the spiritual difference that we inspire to see and become in the world as we go into transformational energy? I don't know. We're walking between both worlds and finding balance. Our spiritual heart, our soul, with our head. How do we harmonize both of those two together? Humanity will have an impact this year. 8 is the year of movement, the movement in the physical world, but also the physical body. It's a great year to start chakra dance, meditation, conscious walking, meditation, mindfulness, yoga. If you're feeling your nervous system this year, be called to move your body. As changes are so out of alignment with spirit, with your soul, with your heart, with your knowing, many people this year will short circuit, crumble, and experience mental health issues through their own individual awakening, but also not listening to soul and being out of alignment. So how do we embody faith in action and align with our hearts? Whew, that's a big question. That's in a journal. That's also an amazing journaling question. The answer lies with our vibrational frequency. our energy field, and our relationship with, dare I say it, our social acceptance and expectations. Whether we become entangled in other people's energy in the narrative of pleasing others or doing something to nearly fit in, it really is about untangling yourself from your own fuckery and stepping more into soul, more into aligning with your truth. And over the next 12 months, we'll find ourselves dismantling years and years of systematic conditioning. Our journey into faith in action is really the alignment into our hearts. Can we navigate with an openness of our heart to expand, or will we contract because of born of fear? Faith in action is about us reducing the reaction in our physical body. When you feel the resistance for you to change, you need to stop, you need to pause, you need to acknowledge it, release it, and step forward on how we can create meaningful change. Resistance doesn't always mean we have to run away from it. Sometimes we've got to step and lean more into it. That is where our growth is. That is the pain in order to grow. That is also our shadow. And it is easy for us to be in our shadow than actually step into the light. When we push against resistance, you'll block yourself from expanding. You'll need to pause. You will need to see the trigger, feel the feels, release in order to step in and go another layer deeper. My advice for you this year is to focus on you. There will be plenty of noise and plenty of distractions and plenty of people being opinionated and plenty of Karens. I was just having a conversation actually with Marie Eddings about Karens. And, the reality is Karens are always going to be in the world. They're always going to be around us. They're the unconscious people that aren't willing to change or unaware of how they are in the world, dare I say it. And the reality is we have to realize, how do we stop the Karens impacting our own growth, impacting our own energy field, impacting us. Solar Maximus, the central sun, the light will come through this year, baby, and we're starting to see the twists and turns of that already. The Solar Maximus is really the influence of both us individually on the earth and the earth over the next 2 years. This is going to be such a phenomenon and will impact our own physical bodies as we undergo a transformation and to step into a lighter body and version of self. Relationships and people surrounding us will be affected. As more individuals embrace conscious living on the planet, and Mother Earth as a whole will also feel this impact. Solar flares are really penetrating Earth's atmosphere right now and over right through until September, and then we have a 2-month gap, and then we're in it, baby. There is no getting out. We're in it for a number of years. And particularly, it's for those who are awakened and conscious, may manifest a lot quicker. For those that aren't awake and aren't conscious, you might manifest symptoms such as headaches and vertigo, and you might find the world very challenging. Remaining grounded is going to be crucial for this year. Neglecting our physical and spiritual well-being will cause you to disconnect and be out of alignment. You are walking right now with making conscious decisions that align with heart, that align with soul, that align with your inner knowing, that align with your intuitive self, that align with your higher vibrational self. It is worth noting that between the onset of this year, a major solar flare impacted Earth, and it was around the same time as the Japanese earthquake. And we're really going to see the cosmic events impact our earthly experiences. I want you to become aware of your physical health and dedicate time for your physical health. This doesn't mean going to the gym and working hard out and going hard on some extreme diet. It's about doing it in a vibration that is aligned with soul. And it's about filling your physical cup and being physically present in the world, but also filling your spiritual cup. An 8-year. Oh, it's going to be turbulent, baby. So hold on. The 8-year, we're going to see elections and changes in governments. And it will bring forward so much unrest. Humans don't like change. We really don't. Humans don't like to take responsibility. It's easier to not be responsible and blame the government for everything that's going wrong in our lives. And sometimes it is the government. But we have to start asking ourselves, what are we allowing them to co-create through the government and through their policies? With the world media, there's going to be a shit ton of distractions this year that will take you, if you allow it, off the pathway of soul and alignment and infusing collective fear. And through all this, we might see Taylor Swift being added into the mix. Taiwan, Russia, India, South Africa, and America all have elections this year. Now, let's just think about those countries as a whole. What has impacted those countries in past tense? Taiwan, Russia, India, South Africa, and America. America's results will affect the world as a whole. Division, divide, even though that we are at the bottom of the world here in New Zealand, we will feel the unrest. We will see the programming through media channels. And in other countries, there will be radio silence by the media, because they won't want you. The revolution will not be broadcast. For those that are yet to embrace the awakening experience and remain unaware, unconnected, and unawake, they are going to be entrenched in ego. This coming year will pose so many personal challenges. The intensity will be heightened as structures, systems further need to control, stepping deeper into fear. These people will spiral into darkness and into fear. Relationships with friends and family are posed to shift this year, and a sense of inner knowing may arise, urging you to release certain individuals from your journey. This is a time for profound transformation. It requires right now, for the whole year, an openness, a readiness for personal growth on a grand scale. Create your own pathway and you will rise. It's a personal present this year. It's about you being present in your year. Please remember this. Please, 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 please remember this. Don't be swept away on the narratives. So that's all I want to share. So thanks for joining me on this insight journey into the universal year of the 8, the heart of 2024. I want you to remember the power that you have to shape your own experience lies within you. It's really your choice. Until next time, stay aligned with soul and walk into the light. Please follow my podcast, like me on Facebook under Priestess Lilly, or visit my website if you want to book a session with me. I really invite you to nourish your divine soul this year. Have a fabulous day and walk with the light.